What we're going to do today is we're going to go through the syllabus. And what a syllabus basically is a guideline that we use in the classroom. I am Mrs. Philippek again, and this is room 125. The textbooks that we are using this year are the paperback workbooks that you used similar to last year. They're just different books. And we're going to start with science and technology. Then we're going to mix things up a little bit, and we're going to go to ecology and the environment, followed by forces and energy, then astronomy and space, and then finally sound and light. The course grading policy is 100% to 90% an A, 89 to 80% a B, 79 to 70% is a C, 69 to 60% is a D, and 79% and below is an F. Most people in my class did well last year. I had very few people that actually did fail. So if you want to succeed in this class, one of the most important things is to make sure that you get your homework in by the due date and that you do your best on your work. If you really try hard, that's really going to help you a lot. Participation. Students are expected to bring all of their supplies to class. They're expected to take notes, follow directions, ask questions, complete required activities and labs, and work with partners doing projects and situations such as discussions and collaborations on Canvas. For absences, if you are absent, it's your responsibility to get the work done. The students can look at the missing activities on the assignment board that's on the homeroom page and also in Canvas, and you can work on the activities once you're feeling better and at home, but you get 1 day for each day that you missed to make up the work. So if you were gone 3 days, when you finally get back to school, you would have 3 days to do those assignments and make sure that you got them in. And all submissions of all work will be done on Canvas. So there won't actually be any exchange of paper. So once you get stuff done as you're making up the work, you would just submit it directly to Canvas as described in the directions. If at any point you have any questions, make sure to email me and we'll get things figured out. We're also going to have daily meetings for Google Meet, and it's for the remote learners and for the hybrid learners. On the days that you're home, you'll attend those Google Meets. And those meets for science happen for all groups from 1:50 to 2:20 in the afternoon. The classroom rules are pretty simple. They're ones that you have probably heard over and over. You need to make sure that you listen when others are talking. You have to follow directions. Especially right now, it's super important to keep your hands and your feet and other objects to yourself with the importance of keeping social distance. Also, you need to respect school property and personal property. You need to treat others the way that you would like to be treated. You need to participate individually and in group activities on Canvas. There's no cheating, and you need to wear masks and follow social distance guidelines as they happen throughout the school year. Consequences for not following the rules. The first would be a verbal warning. The second would be a phone call home. And the third would be a referral to the office. And there's always a chance for an extreme clause. If there's some situation that arises that I need to address immediately, you'll go straight to the office. Here's a list of the textbooks again, and as you can see, in each textbook we just do a few chapters and a few lessons out of those chapters. However, those lessons take longer than you would expect. For instance, Science and Technology, we do Chapter 1, Lesson 3, which takes us several weeks because it's on the scientific method. So it actually takes us longer than you would think. We may add some extra lessons and chapters to this as we go, but this are definitely the ones that we will be doing. For the modules, you need to make sure that each day you click on the module for each class, go in and do the assignments that you're given. For science, you're going to click on the module and you're going to make sure that you do all the activities. There's an attendance activity you need to make sure that you do. There is an instructional activity, and then there's an assignment activity. The instructional activity has PowerPoints, which is basically slide presentations like we're doing right now, where it gives you all of your information. You need to make sure that you go in and do that because that's primarily where you will get the instruction. That's also where you'll get directions for different things. So you need to make sure that you go in and do the instruction part first. Once you've done the instruction part, then you will go to the assignment part. The assignment, you need to make sure that you do the assignment. You need to make sure that you submit it to Canvas properly, and you need to make sure it's in by the due date. Some days there will not be an instruction portion and there may just be an assignment portion, but always check to make sure that you do the instructions first, followed by the assignment. Also in the modules, you need to make sure that if you turn in an assignment, that once that assignment has been graded, you go back and you read the comments that are put in there. That's how you're going to learn if you're understanding the material correctly, because that's where the comments will be made to show what you did not get correct. So you need to make sure that you look at that so that you can learn from your mistakes. That's the end of this lesson. So I'm going to sign off for now, and I'll talk to you on the next one.